Good morning.
Morning. How do they know it's morning?
Well, it's morning to us.
Yeah, but
That's how they know. We tell them.
Yeah.
It's morning.
it could be evening and we could just go, morning. I don't know.
We're getting ready to do something you rarely see us do. Go into a city on purpose.
Yeah.
We generally try to avoid them.
Yeah, especially Cincinnati.
Yeah, but we're going to go into Cincinnati today and check out a few things.
Yeah, I guess we are.
So we're trying to find something appropriate on TV for the dog to watch while we're gone. Doing some research, it looks like most of Cincinnati is pretty dog friendly, except one thing in particular that we want to see that isn't. So we're leaving her home today, but we'll leave her some TV to watch.
What are we going to go see that isn't particularly?
The cemetery in Arboretum.
Oh, I guess we're going to a cemetery today. This is how far caught up I am in what she does. She just snaps her fingers and I take my skirt off and
Oh, jeez.
put my shorts on, and you know who wears the pants around here.
All right, we're going to get going. We have a lot to see today.
I labor.
All right, we've made it, and our first stop is the Findlay Market. It was founded in 1852, and it's Ohio's longest continuing outdoor market, and it's rated one of the top 10 outdoor markets in the world. So we're gonna go check it out and see if we can find maybe a pastry and some coffee.
Some pasties, huh?
Donuts. Anything else?
I'll do it.
Okay, your total is $10.
All right, we stopped at the Blue Oven Bakery. Check this stuff out. Chocolate crunch donut. A lemon curd Danish. So we have some treats to get our day started. Also behind us in the marketplace here is a place called Eli's Barbecue. Now it's in the morning, so we're not going to go there now, but it's supposed to be the best barbecue in Cincinnati. And I guess the really special item they have are their loaded hot dogs that have barbecue sauce, coleslaw, and pork crispins on them. It sounds pretty good.
This is almost as bad as New Orleans. My head's on a swivel.
He gets itchy in the city.
Yeah, real itchy.
So that was a fun little stop, just interesting to see the market, and
How am I gonna make it?
I don't know.
We'll find out if we tap him.
Well, we made it. So now we're gonna head down to the riverfront. There's a riverfront park, nice view of the bridge that goes across into Covington, Kentucky. We'll go check it out. Should be a nice morning for it too. It's pretty out here. It's hot, but it's pretty.
And I'm sorry, Cincinnati. That is not world famous to me.
As far as outdoor markets though,
I've seen better in Tijuana.
I think, well, like San Diego, they have a really neat outdoor farmers market on the weekends, and I think it's a lot nicer. This one's one of the longest running ones, though. It's been around since the 1800s. So, it was interesting to see. But we've made it down to the Swale Riverfront Park.
And man, it is swale.
So we're just gonna take a stroll, and these bridges here lead to Kentucky. So we're in Ohio, look across the bridge into Kentucky.
Yeah,
And that's kind of a neat little area.
we're kind of right by the Bengals football field.
Yeah.
Stadium, I guess you'd say. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it turns out you can come up and walk across this bridge. This is the Roebling Bridge.
Roebling.
And I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's blue with stone pillars or supports, but it reminds me of the London Bridge.
London Bridge.
Or I'm sorry, it reminds me of the Tower Bridge in London. That's what I was getting at. Yeah, it reminds me of the Tower Bridge in London, the way it's built. It's really pretty, and you get a beautiful view of the skyline from up here.
Yeah, it's good. We got a little ways to go across, and we'll show you on the way. Dude, look at this. I've been walking forever. I've just walked to Kentucky
From Ohio.
from Ohio. Ooh-wee.
You exhausted?
I am exhausted. Really exhausted. I mean, you can tell by the sweat on my brow and my head and my shirt.
That was a hike.
It was a hike.
Well, we walked across the bridge into Kentucky, and there's a bar right here, so I think we've earned ourselves our first cold beverage of the day.
Just
All right, well, we're refreshed now.
some of us are.
That was good. So now we're ready for that long hike back to Ohio. I don't know if we're up for this. Well, the waterfront was pretty neat. That was a lot of fun. And great views of the city from there. But now we're done, and we're off to our next adventure.
Driving here.
10 and 2. 10 and 2. So we've arrived at the Spring Grove Cemetery. It was built in 1863, I believe, and there's a lot of famous people and notorious people, whether they're business people or whatever, who are buried here. It has kind of an interesting history, so we're going to drive around and check it out.
Yeah. And NCIS is wanting somebody because they're digging somebody up over here.
I know we thought they were getting ready for a burial, but it looks like they're pulling somebody out.
Yep.
That's not cool.
It's not cool, as you can see. See him over there? Well, you probably missed it.
Oh, I think we missed them, but yeah, they're actually pulling the top off.
That's right.
My husband's all excited about boobs on a statue.
I'm not either. I'm just saying, there's porn in here.
So we've just found the Erkenbrecher Monument, and he is famous for founding the Cincinnati Zoo. And I guess when Cincinnati was having a plague of grasshoppers, he imported sparrows and a bunch of other birds to get rid of the grasshopper plague, and they became the centerpiece of the Cincinnati Zoo when he founded it. Little piece of history for you.
I don't know what my wife is infatuation of cemeteries.
They're
It's
interesting.
gross.
It's history.
Yeah, it's history. My butt. It's disgusting. It's creepy to wander around upon somebody else's resting place.
This is the John Robinson Mausoleum. He was the founder of the first traveling circus in the U.S., and he eventually sold shares of his circus to Ringling Brothers.
Hey, and we're in a circus car.
We are in a circus car. So he has some of his circus performers are buried in that mausoleum with him, and then the family purchased another plot here in the cemetery for other circus workers to be buried. And I understand they have some pretty interesting headstones in that part. So we'll see if we can find that on our cruise around here. So, but yeah, that was founder of the first circus in the U.S., first traveling circus. There's no name on this one, but it is massive, and it's old, and it's beautiful. We're gonna have to find out whose it is. Obviously belongs to somebody that was important at one time, that did something big. So we'll have to see if we can find out whose mausoleum this is. Wish they had a name plaque on it. Okay, mystery solved thanks to Google. This is the Dexter Mausoleum, and this belongs to a private family, Julius and Edmund Dexter. They were immigrants, and they were famous for making Kentucky bourbon. Made their fortune that way.
Kentucky bourbon, and they're buried in Ohio.
In Ohio. But yeah, they're not that it matters to them, but it overlooks the big lake out there, and it's one of the more impressive burial structures I've seen. It's pretty neat. After much driving around and trying to find this one, I feel like this is one of the most historically significant markers, one of the most historically significant people buried out here. Salmon Portland Chase. He was treasurer under Abraham Lincoln. He was a Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. He was founder of the IRS. He was a governor of Ohio. And he was also the one who decided our money would be green. And yes, I'm out of breath because I just walked up a steep hill. All right, well, we finally found this one. This is the Fleischmann Temple. This is as in the Fleischmann family, Fleischmann's margarine, Fleischmann's yeast, and Julius Fleischmann was the mayor of Cincinnati in 1900. Now they say the walls in this temple are 18 inches thick of granite, and the stained glass in it shows the three fates. So let's take a look at it. So behind me here is the Norman Chapel. It was built in 1879, and they have a jail downstairs, and the original jail doors are still intact. This is where they would put people who they caught speeding through the graveyard on their carriages. This is our last stop before heading back. It's beer and pizza time, and supposedly their wood-fired pizza here is excellent.
Yeah.
Mad Tree Brewing.
Mad Tree. We were looking for Mad Dog for some reason.
But it's just Mad Dog just seems like what you'd look for. So I guess Mad Tree. We've heard of Mad Dogs. Who's heard of a Mad Tree, right?
Yeah, I'm hungry. Let's go.
Okay. Okay, I found churro flavored beer with cinnamon. Yum. It's very good. I could drink a pitcher of it.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Better than what I got. Mine tastes like Alka-Seltzer.
His is fruity. It's very light and crisp. I think it's refreshing. But the churro one. Oh yeah.
The day we stop doing that, I will celebrate so much.
Midwest Luau. October.
Whew. The food was great. The beer was really good.
It was great. I gotta drive 30 miles back. We're gonna go incognito. Nobody will see us.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. What? It's just so
Oh my gosh.
one more and I'll be alright.
It's time to go check on the dog.
Yes, most definitely.
Yes. We did get a growler of the churro beer to go, though. We figure we can sit out this evening and let the dog run around and enjoy it and spend time with her at the same time. So, homeward bound.
Yes, I'm gonna go home, put my Speedo on and flip-flops and...
You heard it here first. Speedo and flip-flops.
Yep.